Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, giving you another action figure reveal video. Just revealed earlier today, we have finally gotten an announcement for a Marvel Legends Mandarin figure. And we have a re-release of an Extremis Iron Man as well. These were brought to my attention today via the Articulated Comic Book Art Instagram page, and I gotta say, I've been asking for a Mandarin figure for a very long time. Pre-orders go up tomorrow on Amazon. This is an Amazon exclusive 2-pack. And yes, we're finally getting Mandarin. Notice the rings on the fists right over here. He's got rings over there. We're going to talk about that a little bit more later on. First, I wanted to talk about this Iron Man figure, which does look like an upgrade to me compared to the last version, which I still like, but we're getting a more vibrant red color. The yellow doesn't seem as shiny, doesn't seem as gold, but still a little bit gold. And then I love the new head sculpt right over there, which looks great with the Indo suit. I can't remember the name of it. This is the color of the previous Extremis Iron Man that came out 2 years ago. So, you know, you can see the difference right over there. And here we go with the brighter colors. Looking pretty cool. I think that was a gripe of mine that I had mentioned before, was that I wished it was a little bit more of a bright color. But at the same time, I like the duller color of red that they used before too. Like, I like them both. Even when I look at this one, it kind of comes off a little bit more toy-ish. The gold's not nearly as vibrant. So I have to really see both of them in hand, side by side, to really tell which one I'm going to like more. At this moment in time, I can't tell you, but it looks pretty good. It looks like a solid, nice, vibrant red color throughout, and I love that new head sculpt over there already. That looks great to me. So the Iron Man, not too bad. And then, you know, you can see him facing off with Mandarin right over here. I haven't read that Extremis storyline in quite some time. I don't remember the Mandarin too much from it, to be honest with you, and I don't remember him looking like this with the gray hair. I don't really, yeah, it's just I'm not remembering it. But yeah, man, I mean, I don't know if you could tell, I am bummed out about the reveal of this Mandarin figure. This is not the version of Mandarin I really wanted to see. We've been waiting for Mandarin for a very long time. Now, you can see on this right fist hand right over here, he's got the rings on the fist, so that's cool. But I'm not seeing them so well on these other hands. And he comes with the same effect accessories that we've seen many times. Maybe the one on the left is a little bit different. Something about that looks a little bit more jagged. So you get the two heads right over there. Yeah, man, the younger head sculpt looks okay. I don't know. Doesn't really look like the Mandarin that much to me. I actually didn't recognize it as the Mandarin right away. And am I tripping, or does he not have rings on that hand over there? It's just really hard for me to see. So it might be that, you know, they might be there. That open hand looks a little out of scale too. And I believe this is the chameleon body mold. I could be wrong about that. Correct me in the comments. But yeah, he's got the longer trench coat going on right there. Claw hands. Again, I'm not seeing the rings over here. It's just not the version of the Mandarin is this a different character? I feel like that's a different character. If it's a different character, I could use it for the other character, but damn it, I want a solid Mandarin figure from Marvel Legends, and to me, this is not it, man. This is not like the Mandarin figure that I really want. It's got to be Mandarin again, because he's got the rings on right here in this picture, right? So I can't remember exactly what the deal with the gray hair was off the top of my head, but this is not the design choice I wanted. I'm not, you know, I usually say, hey, I'm stoked to add another character to the shelf, but I have this character on the shelf already. I still use the Toy Biz Marvel Legends Mandarin. I will definitely continue to leave that old Toy Biz Mandarin figure up on the shelf and not this one. I'm a little bit more interested in making the purchase for the Iron Man more so than the Mandarin. This is just like totally not the version that I wanted to get or wanted to see made anyway. So, hey, I don't go out of my way to get bummed out. I just want to make that very clear. You know, there's times where I've, you know, gotten bummed out over a figure release or whatever, and, you know, people have claimed that, you know, my feelings are not organic, but I'm genuinely bummed. If you've been following this channel for a long time, which most of you have, thank you very much, by the way, you've known I've asked for a Mandarin figure for ages, for many, many years, you know, as most of us have. And this is just not what I was hoping for. Now, if you don't have the Toy Biz Mandarin and you just need a Mandarin on the shelf, well, there you go. You got one now. You could put one up, you know, you could order this tomorrow and you'll have one on the shelf. But as for me, I'm bummed out about it. Still going to use my Toy Biz version as a YouTube action figure reviewer. I'm going to review it, but I'm not excited, all right? I'm bummed out about this reveal of the Mandarin. Again, the Extremis Iron Man, not that bad. This, it looks pretty bad to me, man. I'm not stoked about it. Let me know what you guys think in the Is this really the chameleon body mold? I don't think it is. But damn it, if it really is, that figure needs to get phased out. But I don't think it is based off of the upper ab crunch over there. Damn, I wish I had my figures next to me right now, but I don't, as I am not home at the moment. And while I'm on my little whiny soapbox over here, I wanted to show off some other versions of the Mandarin we could have seen in action figure form, which I've much rather preferred to have had in the collection, like the classic Mandarin that you can see right over here. We have this other classic version with the different trench coat, or cape anyway. It's a trench coat, right? But that I would have rather have had in action figure form. There's this version right over here, which I don't remember seeing before. I guess this is from a video game or a card game or something, which, by the way, I did misspeak earlier that the suited Mandarin is supposed to be from the Invincible Iron Man storyline, not from Extremis, but we're too late in the video for you to have already corrected me. You already wrote your comment. Thank you, but I know I said the wrong thing. Anyway, here's the video game version, which... oh my god, I think this is probably one of the cooler designs for the Mandarin overall. That looks so sick. I would have loved to have had that in action figure form. Going back to my childhood, though, I think I was first introduced to the Mandarin from this trading card, and I have never read a comic where Mandarin is wearing this. I need to know what storyline this is from, because I always thought this was extremely cool. I really love this design. And this would be a really cool figure to have, right? Come on, man. I'd love to see this in action figure form. And from the Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpiece run, I remember Mandarin with a hat. That would have been really cool to see in figure form too, even though it's very similar to the Toy Biz version, which I would like to see redone, you know, without the mask thing on. I know a lot of people want to see the cartoon version. I want to see the cartoon version. I really thought we were going to get the cartoon version from a while ago when they released those Iron Man figures from the retro card wave with the cartoon figure design, but nope, we didn't get that back then. And then there's this version of Mandarin, which I'm not familiar with, but I would still have rather had this as an action figure as opposed to just the regular suited Mandarin. So out of all these designs, and maybe some I didn't pick out, oh yeah, there's also the Marvel Universe. Yeah, Dave Vonner gave us a Mandarin figure, which looks pretty damn sick, by the way. This one would be great to have in Marvel Legends form as well. So yeah, we even got one in Marvel Universe form right here in 3 3/4 inch, but not a proper 6-inch scale Mandarin. But which suit design or what design of Mandarin in general do you want to see the most? Leave a comment below. If you see someone else leaving that same comment, give it a thumbs up so we can collect some thumbs up buttons on the different Mandarins people want out there. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, hit that like button if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button. I have more content coming your way. And hit that join button if you want to participate in the perks. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.